Alright, what's going on, everybody? It's episode 3 of Soapbox Sunday. Today we're going to be talking about fatherhood. Just touching on a lot of issues I feel like a lot of people don't really think about when it comes to not having that presence in your life. This video is going to be a little bit all over the place, but it's just me talking for a minute. So, here we go.
Open the door, let me in. Teach your song, preach your sins. Turn the cheek, let it slide. Give me 5 on the black hand side. The black hand side. Oh, black hand.
I guess I can start off by saying there was a point in 2008 where I thought I was going to be a father. A lot of people don't know that because I don't talk about it that often. Me and my girlfriend at the time, she got pregnant. And when she first told me, I remember being like really excited. I was at work, believe it or not, and she just hit me up on my lunch break, and she was like, I got good news, you're gonna be a dad. So when she told me that, I was ecstatic. Like, I just had the biggest smile on my face all day. I remember telling people at work, and they were just, really excited. I called my mom. My mom was excited. It was a happy time. I remember, like, I had bought all these books and all this reading material. I just really wanted to make sure that I was the best dad possible. She had a miscarriage. I remember we went to the hospital and they told us, how everything had gone. And of course, after that, it was real depressing. I had a real bad time. Would have been about 4 years old this year. Would have been turning 4. And sometimes I think about it, and I think about how life would be different if I had a child, and if I would have made some of the decisions I did, if I would have, I don't know, it's crazy how having a child kind of changes your perspective on things. A couple weeks ago, I actually had lunch with my ex, and we talked about it, and it was just interesting how we were kind of like, will we still be together? Would things have gone differently? Would this happen? Would that have happened? And it's amazing to me when here I am thinking about what I would have done had I had a child, and then you have people who have kids and it seems like nothing changes. There's really been 2 father figures in my life. There's been my real father, and then there's been my little sister's father. His name was Anthony, and Anthony was pretty much everything you could expect a dad to be. He wasn't, the white collar type. He was, your average blue collar worker, and he everywhere we went though, he introduced me as a son. Anytime I got in trouble, he disciplined me like a dad. He was always there when it came down to it. Taught me a lot of things that a dad's supposed to teach a son. And I remember at the time being not resentful, but not really, it wasn't enough just because he wasn't my dad. And now I look back on it, it's kind of selfish because it was a man doing everything that my father was supposed to be doing, and I still made it seem like it wasn't enough. I guess it's kind of like when you get put in the friend zone. It's like you got one person here who can do everything that you want, but they're just not that person. He ended up passing away in 2003, and I hadn't seen him in a while, so it hit me especially hard because I wasn't expecting it. I just remember getting a phone call, and it was like, we got some bad news, and I was going home that weekend anyway because I want to say it was Thanksgiving. And my mom came and picked me up from school because I was a freshman in college, and she had this look on her face, and she was just like, Anthony died. And when it comes to Anthony, I remember Anthony taught me how to shoot, taught me how to write poetry, believe it or not, taught me how to cook, how to dress, how to talk to women, all that. Like, he taught me a lot of different things that a dad is supposed to teach. And then it comes to my real father. He's had his own share of issues. He's been in and out of jail for pretty much my whole life. He's actually in jail right now. And it's interesting, like, whenever he's in jail, it's like he calls and it's, how you been, how's everything. Just in the past 3 months, he sent me like 3 cards, and I can't recall in the first 27 years of my life him sending me even 1 card. So it's crazy that like in the last 2 months, you know, we've had all this correspondence, and I think deep down, a large part of me feels like it's just the whole jail mentality. You want to feel like you have someone out there that's waiting for you to come home. But there's still a part of me that is hoping that it's genuine and that when he does come home, everything will be different. I'm not expecting it. I kind of, and it's sad to say, but because it's happened before, it's kind of hard to put it in the past and just let it go. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. A lot of people feel like when young boys act up, it's because all their father's not around, and this is why they're out in the streets and shooting people and killing people and robbing people. That was never me. Like, I was for the most part a well-adjusted kid. It was just I had the emotional issues. Like, that's the thing that people don't really think about. Like, nobody really thinks about the kids who are good but just still have, you know, those problems. What about the ones who know how to act and just still have the anguish and the pain inside? Like, nobody ever really talks about them. But I was one of those kids. I was one of those kids that, you know, I had abandonment issues. I still have abandonment issues. I'm always either pushing people away or like trying to, I guess, keep people really, really close to me. And it started because of him. Like, we got a whole lot of sons out there who have no idea how to do anything they need to be a father. And that's not to say that being a father is one thing in particular. It's not just, you know, going to work and coming home and not talking to your kids. Like, we gotta really step up, and we really do have a whole generation of young men who have no idea what the hell they're doing. And it's because men aren't doing what they're supposed to do. We gotta step up. We gotta be out there. We gotta be at the basketball games, the football games, the chess competitions. We gotta be the ones coming home at night and telling, you know, helping our kids with their homework. The ones, you know, showing your son how to drive, how to fix cars, how to clean, how to cook. All those things. Like, we need that presence, because I feel like that's what's keeping a lot of us from really getting where we need to be. We gotta have some more involvement, and again, it's not discrediting the ones who have been there, the ones who are going to be there. It's just we need it on a more universal front. I remember reading somewhere there's something like 75% single black households. Like, that's 7 out of 10 families that don't have another parent. And it's not to say that you need 2 parents to raise it, but come on, man. Like, it's obvious the benefits of having 2 happy, healthy parents there, as opposed to having one parent who's working 3 jobs, that's trying to go to school so they can better themselves as well. Like, it's obvious that, you know, having that nuclear family, I guess, will improve things. And this isn't to say that you should, you know, marry somebody if you get them pregnant. I'm not saying that. We gotta make better decisions. We gotta make better plans for the future. We have to do more for the next generation that's coming. More of the story is, step up, be a father. Even if you can't be a husband, be a father. And be that person that your child can look up to, that they can come to with anything, any type of issue they have. Let's try and make the, you know, next generation a little bit better than our current state. I hope y'all were able to kind of stay with me on this one. Next week we'll be back to our usual, you know, talking shit. Episode 4 will be up next week. Hope you guys were able to take a little bit of something from this video. See you guys next week. I'm out.